at work, so I may or may not say anything while I'm on here. But I just wanted to go live because I'm just not in a good mood. I'm tired of men feeling like sex is the be all end all. And it's women out there like that too. Like, I don't want to seem like I'm being biased, but I shouldn't have to have sex with you to maybe get something from you. And that's the situation that I'm in with my son's father. And it irritates me because I was already in that situation with my daughter's father, and I hate it. Like, I shouldn't have to take one for the team. You should take care of your kid because you should take care of your kid. I shouldn't have to sleep with you for you to pay daycare. And then you ain't even paid daycare. Not to mention all the other bills that are due in my house. You don't want to pay them, but yet you're coming over my house more and more. You've been at my house 4 of the 7 days this week and ain't came out your pocket for not one bill. Ain't put no gas in my car. Ain't replaced none of the food you ate. None of the laundry soap you used. Coughing up my house because you had the nerve to come over sick. Why would you come to my house sick? Why wouldn't you go home? Just irritated. And then now he got an attitude. I'm sick of this. It's getting tired. It is getting tired. It's getting real tired. You know what's due. You know when it's due. But you think I'm just supposed to lay on my back for you whenever you want. But you don't want to do what's required of a man who wants to be in a family, which is pay bills. Because he don't. He wants to come to my house, lay around, do what he want to do, but not pay bills. And then think that I'm supposed to be swooning all over him. I don't find you attractive. I find you very unattractive for that very reason. There's nothing attractive about a man that's not handling his business or taking care of his family. And he don't seem to get that. But I do. Like, he messes things up and then waits for me to fix them. And then after I fix him, he think he can just weasel his way back in like nothing happened. Because that's exactly what he's trying to do right now. He left because he didn't want to pay rent. I got the rent and stuff back on track. And ever since then, he's just been coming over. Even with this month's rent that I just paid, I had to pay it late because I was $580 short. You think he gave me the $580? No. But he took his ass right in my house and sat down while I went and got a money order. And then said, if they don't get that tree off the house, I'ma go up there. For what? It's not your house. You pay no bills here, so it's not your house. And like, it's just driving me crazy. And then you're laying in my bed, and this is what baffles me. You're laying in my bed with an attitude because I didn't want to have sex with you this morning. You've been in my house since Thursday, coughing and snotting all over the place. Like me and my son don't get sick at the drop of a dime. You knew his daycare was due. And if you knew you weren't going to work, why would you have not got paid? You get paid cash. Your boss could have paid you on Thursday. And it's like, I feel like he do the stuff because he knows I'm going to fix it. Well, I'm tired of fixing it. tired of fixing it, and I'm tired of you feeling like because I fix it, you don't have to do anything. I don't want to be the man and the woman. I don't want to be this hard person. I want to be soft. I want to be gentle. I want to be taken care of. Like, I get it. I can't be a stay-at-home mom because of the economy we live in and the type of person that he is. He's never going to get a job that allots me to be a stay-at-home mom. But damn, can't you at least pay your half? Like, that's what I don't understand. Good morning. It's like he doesn't want to do anything that needs to be done. But I'm just supposed to be his peace, love him, while I'm unhappy and stressed out and trying to figure things out that he's let go to shit. Like, I don't get it. I don't understand it. I'm tired. I'm sad, and I'm not using my body like that anymore. Like, I cannot justify having sex and then still struggling with my bills. I can't. And I don't want to. I don't. And I'm pretty sure it's a bunch of people that's gonna come at me and say, like, I guess you a prostitute or whatever. You say what you want, feel how you want to feel. I don't care. I'm not doing it. If I gotta struggle and barely make ends meet and be stressed out and tired, I can do it by myself. I don't need to have sex to do that. And I'm not going to be manipulated into thinking that I have to make somebody else happy when I'm not happy. Hopefully this day go by quick. I'm actually hoping that he decide he want to go home. Like, I think I've had enough of him. I didn't even want him to come over on Thursday. Like, that irritated me. Like, you started out coming over on Fridays because you was giving me the money for our son. It's daycare, only for the daycare. And then all of a sudden, you started coming over on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and you started not leaving until Mondays or Tuesdays. Like, you don't live here. You don't pay bills. You don't live here. And then it's a constant argument. Well, your daughter, she not paying no bills. That's my kid. And contrary to what any black mother or father thinks, my kids can stay in my house for as long as they want. And while they're kids, I'm not asking them to pay nothing until I deem fit. And it's not a, you live in my house, so you're going to pay this type of situation. I'm not asking my daughter for anything until I absolutely need it, because I can't do it myself. Outside of that, you're free to live here. And if you live here into adulthood, or you leave and you come back, then I'm just going to ask you to help mama. But it's not a requirement. It's crazy. crazy because he has kids outside of our son. And I don't believe for one second that if his kids lived here and they lived with him, that he will charge them to live with them. I don't. Because if that was the case, he wouldn't be running around here trying to buy his daughter expensive ass hair wigs. Or thinking that I'm supposed to care that he want to send her money. I'm the mom that will tell you, I don't care what you gotta do for your other kids. My kid is my concern and my priority and my responsibility. So I call you when I say your son needs something. Don't hit me with, oh, I gotta do this for his sister. I don't care. You better make it work. Don't have a bunch of kids if you can't take care of them. And it might sound selfish, but I don't care. When you're a parent and you're constantly being told, well, I can't help you because I have to do X, Y, or Z, then you'll understand where I'm coming from. But until then, don't come for me. My daughter will be 20 this year, so I've been doing this shit for 20 years by myself with dads in and out. And before somebody say, why'd you do it again? Nobody knows what's gonna happen when they get pregnant. You can assume what's gonna happen, but you don't know for sure. Did I know I was gonna be a single mom? No. I hoped that it was gonna work with his dad, but it didn't. His dad has a whole boatload of issues that I don't want to be the one to have to fix. And apparently I can't fix them. You can't help a person that don't want to be helped. And he don't want to be helped. He like the person that he is. And that's crazy. When a person knows that what they're doing is not right, but they keep doing it because they like doing it. And then they try to make you seem like you're the bad guy for judging him. And I'm not judging him. I just know what he's doing is not right. I know the things that you're doing are detrimental and harmful to yourself, and that's going to spill over into our son. So I have an obligation to say something. And he doesn't like it. Me saying something is me doing too much. You know, I really do want to make it work. But I know it's not. Like, I know it's not going to. But I tried. I tried several times. But I'm tired. And I don't want to keep being tired. Because I could suck it up and let him move all the way back in. But that only benefits him, not me. That's him having a nice, comfortable, clean place to stay. That's him having a nice, warm bed to sleep in. That's him being able to see his son every day without having to put in any effort. Because for the 2.5 months that he was gone, he made no effort to see his son. He saw him when I brought him to him. And it's crazy because he could have took an Uber to our house. He could have asked me to come to his job for lunch. There was plenty of things he could have did. But in his mind, anything that has to do with me or our son, I should be the driver. Now he can get around everywhere he want to go, especially when he want to go out and cheat and have, fun with other people. But when it comes to trying to be there for his son, if I can't pick him up, he can't do it. If I can't bring our son to him, then he can't do it. So yeah, I could let him come back. So he'd be there with our son who, I still have to do all the parenting. Because when our son cries, he'll lay in that bed like he don't hear. Or he'll huff. Like it's an inconvenience for him. I'm just tired. And I don't know if things are going to get better. I love my job. I do. I literally have a perfect job. It allows me time with my kids. If my kids are sick, I can take off with no consequences or repercussions. It's right up the street from my house. But the problem is, this job does not cover my bills. But because we already have to pay for daycare, because my daughter started working again, I can't get an evening job because whatever money I make on the evening job, I'm gonna have to pay for childcare. Not to mention, I would never see my kids. Because by the time I get off work, I'm picking him up, putting him to bed, and she'll already be in the bed. I don't want to do that. I don't want to work 2 jobs. I worked 2 jobs for years and I hated it. I want my evenings for my kids. So when I tell you I'm stressed, I'm stressed. Because it's so much that I'm trying to figure out and get together. But I will make it. I will get through and keep pushing like I always do. And I feel a little better. I just needed to vent a little bit. I'm going to run to my car, and by the time I come back, this first patient should be here.